I just turned 45 years old and I have about $10,000 to my name. No 401k, no pension, no retirement account waiting for me. If you are a woman over the age of 40 and you find yourself in a similar position, you feel like you're behind, you feel like you've missed the window, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing with you why I feel like I'm in this position, what I'm doing about it, and what I wish I would have done 20 years ago. So let me be honest with you and really tell you how I got here, because I don't feel like it was one big mistake. It was literally a lot of small ones that compounded into where I'm at today. And so one of the things that I noticed is that I spent a lot of my 20s and 30s in survival mode. I was never in saving mode. And I think the reason why I wasn't in saving mode is because I didn't understand the importance of it. I know my parents used to tell us to save. However, unfortunately for me, they didn't tell us the why. They didn't explain compound interest. They didn't explain retirement. And so I did not learn those things from home, unfortunately. And I think a lot of us don't. And we all know the education system doesn't teach us these things. And so for me, I was taught to work. And that's what I did. I worked hard. I hustled. And during that time, in my 20s and 30s, I was laid off 5 times within a 5-year span. This was during the 2008 crash. And so there was a lot of transitioning. There was a lot of pivoting. There's a lot of career changes. And during that time, I also experienced a lot of health issues. And so I have to admit, a lot of my money, the extra money that I had, was going towards medical bills. From the point of, I believe, 27 years old up into 44, I was constantly paying for medical bills and expenses. And so when I did have money, when I started to make a little bit extra money, unfortunately, I did not invest it. I would either spend it on my lifestyle, getting my hair done, getting my nails done, getting massages, because I did feel like I was working so hard that I never could enjoy anything. I saw all my friends traveling, they were going out constantly, and I was always in the home. I literally believe that not only due to my health issues at that time, but also due to financial issues, it made me a homebody. I became extremely introverted. I looked back and I wish that I would have done things differently. The good thing is I became an entrepreneur at the age of 21, but then what came with that was I never had a 401k. I never had a company where I worked there long enough to where they were matching whatever I was investing in. And so I didn't have a fallback plan like most of my friends and family members have. I've been working for myself. I've been self-employed for so long. And so when you are in that solopreneur mindset, a lot of times we tell ourselves, okay, I'm going to keep working hard. And I know that I need to start saving. I know that I need to start investing. However, I'm going to wait until I make more money. And that let me wait until I make more money becomes the thing that you tell yourself year after year after year. And suddenly you look back and you're now 45 and you're like, whoa, 20 years have passed by. What happened? That when I make more money mindset is really what got me into this position today. But here's what I'm doing differently. Finally, I'm happy to say that I finally woke up. I don't even know the exact time, but I know it was last year something clicked. And this is even after a year or so of getting my finances in order, paying off my medical debt, hiring a financial advisor, going through a financial course. I still was not in a position to 10x my financial journey. I had to move back home and slow down and really plan and strategize in order to get where I'm at today. And so what I've been doing has been things that I wish I would have done sooner. Number one is open up a high yield savings account that is earning me 4.5% interest on money that is just sitting there. That interest that I get every single month, I'm now reinvesting. And so now I'm having money work for me. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm investing small. I used to tell myself that I need to make a lot of money in order to start investing. Now I'm starting with $50, $100 a month. Any extra money that I'm getting, I am now putting towards my brokerage account. And so if I was doing this in my 20s and 30s, I'm telling you, it would make the world of difference. I'm also building 7 income streams. And so I talk about this in some of my videos where I started out with a few streams this year and I looked at all the areas that I'm making money and I started to double down on the areas that I knew I can start to ramp up. And so right now I have 6 streams. I do have 7 that come in and out. That's consulting. However, that money is working for me. And so I have a mixture of scalable income as well as active income. And I'm not depending on one paycheck anymore. I'm also treating my digital products and my affiliate marketing as a fuel for my investments. And so I'm really excited about this. This is something that I'm going to start embarking on more starting this month. And, we'll see. So we're going to come back and talk about that in other videos, but I am excited because it is the fuel for like my retirement. And also, like I mentioned, every single extra dollar that is coming in, I'm making sure that I'm making it work for me. So whether that is putting it into my high yield savings account or investing it, it is actually working for me. And it's no longer funding a lifestyle that I'm trying to keep up. And then I'm focusing on income that scales. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm done trading hours for dollars. I used to focus so much energy on income where I'm the bottleneck. I have to be in my business in order to make money. And I think the lifestyle that I want to live moving forward is I want to travel more. I want to spend more time with my family. And in order to do that, I need to be able to create a business model that doesn't require me to be there every single day in order to make money. Now, if I can go back and talk to my 25-year-old me, this is exactly what I would say. And honestly, that person was so vibrant, so full of life, such a go-getter, such a high achiever. And I know that I could have done it then. I just wish I knew this information. But here's what I would say. I would say start investing now. Even if it's $20 a month, start investing now because time is the biggest advantage that we have. I wish I would have known that. And, I read books like Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, all those things. And that inspired me to build a business. And I did some of those things, but I didn't do the things that mattered most that's going to compound over time. I would also say stop waiting for the right time. I think when we're younger, we always think that we have time. That time does not exist. It doesn't, because you never know your future. Time is so precious. If that's one thing that I've learned this week, we never know what God's plan is. And so the right time is now. I also would have told myself that one income stream is a trap. I think mentally I kind of already knew this. After 5 layoffs within a 5-year span, I learned that very quick, that I couldn't rely on one stream. And so I always had an extra stream. However, it wasn't a stream that brought in a lot of money maybe. So even when I owned my tutoring company, I was also an author. I started doing motivational speaking. I always had these little side hustles. But one of the things that I would tell myself is make sure those side hustles are actually lucrative income streams. So they're not just putting a few $100s here and there in your bank account, but it's steady, and really focus on that. I also would say that your savings account is not an investment. So put your money to work. Open up a high yield savings account. Get your money out of a traditional bank that only pays you 0.01% interest and move it into a high yield savings account that can pay you up to 4.5%. And then when you have that monthly interest, make that money work for you even more and put that into your brokerage account and invest it. So these are some things that I'm learning now that I wish I would have known 20 years ago, because oh my gosh, my life would look completely different. And then I also would say, learn about compound interest. Now, if someone would have told me, and maybe they did say this in some of the books that I read, but if I would have read about compound interest in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Think and Grow Rich, and some of the books that I have read when I was in my 20s, I think that would have been a game changer for me, because learn compound interest before you're 30. It's very important because that is the why. I think sometimes when people, especially adults, when they tell us to do things, when we don't understand the why, we tend to kind of put it on the back burner. If I would have understood that, hey, if you want to retire by this age, you need to start investing even in the smallest amount, because it compounds over time and that money is going to help you retire and be comfortable. I wish that was important to me in my 20s and 30s. I think for me, my mindset was, I can always catch up, right? It's just that mindset that I can always catch up. Just do what you have to do right now to be successful and worry about the other stuff later. Worry about paying your bills. That was my mindset in my 20s and 30s, and I was not really focused on the future. And also, every dollar that you don't invest today is going to cost you $5 to $10 in retirement. That is something that I would tell myself. So if you're not investing today, that's going to cost you a lot of money once you're in retirement. And I think if I had that mindset, if I was thinking in this way in my 20s and 30s, I would have set myself up for success. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you that I have it all figured out, because I haven't. I am still on this journey. I am still learning. I am still growing. And that's why I'm here sharing it with you. Now, here's the thing. I'm catching up. I believe that I am doing all the right things. I have my high yield savings account open. I'm investing every single month in my brokerage account. I'm putting money away inside my retirement account. I'm paying off debts. I'm focused on growing my income streams that is going to help me fund my retirement. Okay. And, I'm treating the next 20 years like it's my second chance. I feel like I've been given a second chance, and I'm not going to blow it this time. I know the things that I need to know now. I understand compound interest. I understand the importance of getting started with as little money as you have. And so I'm not making some of those same mistakes. And what I'm doing now is I'm learning every day. I'm reading books. I'm Googling things. I'm really spending time learning about this new era that I feel that I'm in when it comes to investment, retirement, and all the wealth building strategies. So I'm not ashamed that I'm starting late. Yeah, I could sit here and say that I have a few regrets, but at the end of the day, I'm committed to finishing strong. And that's what I think is important. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And so I'm hoping that if you are a woman and you're over the age of 40, and you feel like you're behind, you feel like you've missed the window, you feel like you've made so many mistakes early in your 20s and 30s, I want to tell you that you are not alone. I am right there with you. I am right there in the trenches with you. I've made some mistakes, but I can say that the best time was to start 20 years ago, but the second best time to start is today. So if you are breathing right now, if you are watching this video, you have been given a second chance. Do not blow it. Do the things that you need to do today in order to fund your future. I want you to go ahead and drop in the comments and tell me what is one thing that you're doing right now that is helping you catch up. And if you're not doing anything, I want you to explain and tell me, well, why aren't you? What is holding you back? Let's go ahead and have this conversation. I really think that it helps when we understand that we are all in the same boat. You're not alone. There are people out there willing to support you. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. My name is Dupe Alaru. This was your Daily Dose with Dupe. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe and come back again. Until next time, I just want to wish each and every one of you a beautiful and blessed day.